Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to try something different. I haven't tried this yet in the Instant Pot. One of my subscribers emailed me and asked if she could make blueberry muffins in the Instant Pot, which as you can. I've used my blueberry muffin mix and done that. I didn't do that in video. I think I just have that on my website. But she asked if she could use instant muffin mix, and we're going to give that a try, see how they turn out. I got 2 of them. I just bought, just not advertising, but it's the Martha White brand. Thought it'd be easy because it only takes half a cup of milk. I got 1 blueberry cheesecake and 1 wild berry. So we're going to give these a try and see how they turn out. It only takes about 10 minutes in the Instant Pot. You're going to cook them for 10 minutes and then let the natural pressure release for 5 minutes. So just put 1 in each. So remember the blue wild berries in the bag. Oops, didn't get that one cut right. Now, when I made them before, the texture wasn't nice and crispy and, you know, a little, like done in the oven, a little browned and done in the oven. They're a little bit more moist. And you have to remember when you do them in the Instant Pot, you're going to use your little egg bite molds with the lid. As soon as you take them out of the Instant Pot, take the lid off. Let the extra moisture evaporate out. If not, they're going to be soggy. So let me get started here. I got a cup of milk, so I'm going to put half of it in here. Okay, make sure I get it right, or we may not get a good test here. There we go. So we got a half cup of milk in each. Let's just mix those up. And we're going to put about 3/4 the way up on the egg bite molds. I don't know, we need to come up with a different name because we're not doing egg bites. So these are muffins. You don't want to over mix them. Just bring it together. If there's a lump or 2 in there, that's fine. Of course, with the mix, it's not as much as important as when you use your regular homemade. And I'll put a link to my homemade down in the bottom so you can see what I use. There we go. Okay, so let's put the blueberry cheesecake first. And then we'll use scooper. That's way too many gadgets. Like I said, we're only going to do them about 3/4 the way full. So I'm just going to spray this with a little bit of silicone, or the baking spray. Shouldn't stick. I mean, it's silicone, it's not baking, it's basically just using pressure to cook and steam. Trying not to make a mess here. Looks like this scooper does just about 3/4, maybe a little less. It looks like this single bag's going to make just the right amount for each mold. Of course, I made a mess around there. Make sure you wipe that off so it doesn't bake between the lid. Okay, so there's the blueberry cheesecake. Get rid of the pan here. Clean this mold up just a little bit. And I'm gonna see if we need the spray. So let's just remember the blue container, which is the blueberry, I sprayed with some pan. We're not going to spray the red one. Just gonna see how they turn out. Do a little test here. It's the only way we're gonna find out. It's just practice. And I think these were $1, $1.15, something like that, mixes. So for a quick and easy treat, it's kind of cheap, it's quick. I'm sure your kids or family will like them. I'm just not real into the packet mixes. More in each. So yeah, 1 packet looks like it will fill your egg bag molds. I got These are all 7. Put them in here. Okay, so that one's full too. We're going to lid these up. And the blue one, these are the blueberry. Now, I have a silicone mold to lower them down in here. You don't have to. The metal one that comes with it will work a little bit. You can use tin foil and make your own sling. But, you know me, I like to buy all the little things. So we're gonna put these in a little sling. Set it down in here. We're gonna get a cup of water. And just put that along the side here. We're going to do high pressure for 10 minutes and then 5-minute natural release. It's already on pressure cook. So let's go over to the time, lower the time down to 10 minutes and start. And I'll be back in about 15 minutes and we'll see how they turned out. See you soon. Okay, we're back. It's been 5 minutes of natural pressure release. The 10-minute cooking time's over. I'm just going to go ahead and release the rest of this pressure, get it all out. Remember, I put about a cup of water in the bottom. I used 2 instant muffin mixes. One of our subscribers asked me if I could try it out for her and see how they work. We're going to find that out. It cooked for 10 minutes and a natural pressure release for 5. It took about 7 minutes to get up to temperature. So about 20 minutes to do these little mini muffins. So we'll see how it turns out. Once all the pressure is released, when you take the lid off, take it off slowly and set it down because there's going to be water and you don't want that water dripping down on top of them. Even though they're covered, you don't want any extra on there. So we're almost out. Pressure's almost totally released. Kind of curious how these are going to be. I've done it with my regular muffin mix. They were really good. Weren't as flaky and done as you get in an oven. A little more moist. So let's just see how these turn out. So the popper just went down. Stopper popper. Alright, so there's going to be water on here. I'm going to take this over to the sink and let it drip off. Take these out. Whew. There we go. They look like they baked up just fine. Like I said, you want to take the lids off right away on these. So I'm going to set these separately. Ooh, a little warm. Get the blueberry cheesecake ones here. Take it off so the water drips off away from that. You don't want any moisture in there. And you can see the steam coming off of them, so that's what we want. We want all that steam moisture getting out of the cupcakes so they're not real wet. We're going to let them sit in here for about 5 minutes. As you can see, here's what we got. And we're going to let them sit for about 5 minutes and we're going to flip them over and pop them out on the bottom. So we'll be back when we're ready to get them out. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to, let's get a plate and let's take these out. Just going to flip them over on a plate and basically just push the bottom a little bit. Got a little indentation there. And then hope they're all out. Lift it up and you can see. Wow, perfect. There we go. These are the little blueberry ones. Here so you can see what we're doing. I'm just turning them over so they're nice sides up. There you go. The blueberry cream cheese and all out. Whoops, got a couple more in there. There we go. And one of them stuck just a little bit. But here are the wild berry ones. Now, the real test. They look like they came out great. Let's test them out. Actually, they're nice and flaky, just like you baked in the oven. Really, you can't tell much difference in the texture. I like mine a little bit done on top in the oven and a little bit crisp. But these taste just like you did them in the oven, and they weren't crisp on top. So yeah, that does work. I'm going to tell Helen that it does work and give it a try. And I'll talk to you soon on our next video. Take care.